Hi everyone, I am going to chat to you today and it is going to be about lipedema and how I was diagnosed with it last month and my mindset, how I've come to terms with it. Also, I want to share this with you guys because last night I was part of a webinar talking about fatigue and the condition, and I was listening to so many other stories of ladies with this condition, and they've lived with it lifelong, and they have got to an age where they have pretty much lived their whole life on the journey of the unknowing and not really having a lot of guidance, not having a lot of support, and being judged about how they look, and no one really understanding the pain that they go through emotionally and physically. And it was definitely an eye-opener, and I find myself very fortunate to have received my diagnosis at the age that I am. And I've had this condition, I'd probably say since teenager, since when I was a lot larger, and my quest to lose weight, to build muscle, to feel better, to feel healthier, to try all the diets, to tweak my nutrition, to tweak my lifestyle, and to do the job that I do today has got me to the point where I got my diagnosis, and now I'm on this new journey of acceptance that this is me. Now, I am not going to lie to you, I did have a little bit of a emotional wobble when I found out, and it was a little bit of like a grieving process to know everything I've gone through in life is because of this condition. Now, I've been diagnosed with stage 2. There are 4 stages, and I'm still learning about it, so I'm open to chat to anyone else who is still learning about it or can give a little bit of more of an insight for me if you listen to this. I'm just going to have try and keep it quick. I know I like to chat away. A bit of an insight of my wobble that I had. Now, I've carried a lot of other people's comments about me and a lot of people's opinions of me and my body with me my whole life, ever since I was bullied as a kid at school because I was overweight. And I've carried that along with me, and I brainstormed it. So I wrote down on a bit of paper, scrap bit of paper, it's actually an old envelope. I wrote down my name. Well, my name was already on the envelope, and then around it I actually wrote down all of the things that I have listened to, have been told, have all of those comments that I've carried with me, and I just wanted to let them go. I wanted to get out of this headspace that I was in. So I'm actually going to list them. There are quite a few. So if you want to switch off, that's fine. If you want to carry on listening, please feel free to carry on listening. This is just like a little bit of kind of therapy for me, I suppose, just getting out there. So I'm actually going to speak these rather than writing them down. So the things I have been told from a young age to where I am now: tree trunk legs, huge ass, bottom heavy, very hippie, not as in like a hippie, but like my hips are big. You shouldn't be lifting heavy because your legs are big enough. You need to eat less, cut down on the calories, don't eat sugar, don't have salt, don't have fats, cut down the calories. Running will get your legs slimmer, so you need to do more cardio. You've got a really tiny waist, but out of proportion with your big stroke large legs, hips. This is one that is quite, I shouldn't laugh at this, but when I was on holiday once, there was comments from people saying once, twice, 3 times a lady, because obviously I was big. You need to eat more protein, look at the size of her ass, try harder, keep pushing. You are a large PT, big, fat. You need to try fasting. You need to have protein shakes, or just add shakes in and have those shakes multiple times a day. You are heavy set. You have got, I don't know if I said this, thunder thighs, thick. You shouldn't exercise in public, because apparently large people are not allowed to exercise in public, it seems. But I'm letting that go. I'm like, yeah, forget that. That obviously really pissed me off. And kebab legs because of like the cellulite. So they are all the ones that all the comments that have been said to me in the past throughout my life. There might be more, but I couldn't really think of them. And I've put crosses through each one before I done this because I was just like crossing them out through just like that release. The other side of the bit of paper, I wrote down some positive things about me because I thought I'd cheer myself up. And there's more to a person than just their body, right? So for all of those negatives, I tried to think of some positives. So here we go. I'm caring, I'm funny, I'm chatty, I'm sociable, I'm strong, physically and mentally. I'm curvy and I've got shape. I'm fit, I'm healthy, I've got good hair, I'm calm and ungrounded. I never used to be, but I am now. I'm loyal, passionate about kind of the things that I set my goals to. You know, when I have a goal, my intentions, I'm really passionate about the people in my life, about health, about fitness, about my clients. I think I said loyal. I'm more than just my body, and I know I mentioned that a minute ago, but that's what I have to like say to myself. And if any of you guys can resonate with that, you know, there's so much more to a person than just how they look. Trusting. I've got a lot of knowledge when it comes to the fitness world, when it comes to like basically my whole life has been consumed with the body as such. So I've done sports massage qualification. I am obviously a personal trainer, got my nutrition and just life knowledge. So that leads on to trusting my body. And those comments about saying you shouldn't do this, you know, you shouldn't eat that, should do this, blah, 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 blah. This is my body and I know what is good for my body. So I know the types of fitness or exercise my body responds to. I know with the nutrition, with the fuel, with the diet I give my body, I know what I benefit from and what I don't benefit from. I have a lot of willpower and I am forever learning. I am driven, I'm happy, I'm headstrong, I don't give up. And I like to think I'm funny. I like to think I'm a good dancer, although you guys don't usually see that unless I'm drunk. And I'm caring. And yeah, they're like very on the surface things, aren't they? I mean, I don't know if I could delve deeper, if there's much more there. But since this diagnosis, I just wanted to share with you guys and see if this resonates with you. If you could perhaps, even if you haven't got lipedema or lipedema, even if you haven't got a condition which is an abnormal fat storage on your body, even if there's other things that are going on with yourself, could you write a list and cross out all of the things that are taken up in your headspace that have caused negativity? Could you just get them on a bit of paper, brainstorm them, get them out there, and then write a little list of some of the good qualities you've got that aren't consumed about how that part of your life, like for me, about how I look, has such a huge impact. And to be honest, it's got to the point now, it has more of an impact on the external people who have got that view on me, who don't actually know me for all of these positive things. So many people can have an opinion when they don't know the story of what you've been through in life. And it's just bullshit. You know, it's just like, I've lived my whole life under the expectations of what other people think of me. And I have got to the point where I am now, where, you know, the journey, I suppose, you go on, whether it is weight loss, whether it's fat loss, whether, you know, it's like relationship issues or other things like trauma that's gone in your life. And so many people can have an opinion on that, and it's how you listen to their opinion. And up until my diagnosis last month, I did kind of go through and rule my life from the opinions of others, because we do, it's human nature, isn't it? But now, cutting ties of it, and I wanted to do this video, keep it around 10 minutes. But if anyone wants to know the daily kind of things that I do each day to keep my lipedema, I always say it like differently, I'm like new to this terminology, that keep it under control. And the things that I have found have worked for my body and for my legs before, that I've been doing lifelong without even realising I had the condition, that have kept my legs under control. So I'm at stage 2, and yeah, there's a few things on my list that I do each day to help me function a little bit less pain-free. If you want to know, there's like about 6 things I think I do each day that are just part of my lifestyle that I actually was doing before I got diagnosed, and that's helped me maintain a stage 2 and not get it any worse at the moment. So yeah, let me know. I thought I'd share that with you. If any of you do this little brainstorming thing, then let me know. And any suggestions, if you got this far of the video, what you think I should do with this bit of paper. Do I keep it, or do I rip it up and throw it away? Let me know. Thanks for listening.